Honestly, I have so many questions. Like, I wish I could just ask this lady directly, like, what were you thinking? Before I share my own opinion, I would like to share this story with you. And it's a very funny one. And trust me, I am 100% certain you're going to learn one or two things from this. Let's get straight into it. Hey, my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new or coming across my face for the very first time, my name is Faith or Johnny, and this is your go-to channel for anything information, lifestyle, and storytelling. If these are the kind of contents that interest you, hit the subscribe button down below. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos. Without saying so much, let's get straight into it. Today's story is relating to this Nigerian man who was denied entry into the UK. So he applied for a spousal visa to come into the UK to stay with his wife, but they denied his visa. So he's appealing to the Home Office to consider, grant him permission to enter the UK. He was applying from Nigeria. He got the decision on the 16th of September 2022, and he was denied entry into the UK as a spouse of a Nigerian-born British lady who has a dual British and Nigerian citizenship. He met his wife and got married to his wife on the 18th of August 2016 in Ibadan, Nigeria. Before applying to join his wife on the 3rd of March 2022, he had made several attempts to visit the UK. They refused his visa on several occasions. So now I'm going to be telling you reason for the refusal, and that's why I was like at the beginning, I'm like, I have loads of questions. So his application was denied because his wife did not meet the financial requirements of the immigration rules. So according to this rule, the wife, who is a sponsor, needs to show that she has a gross annual income of at least £18,600 annually. That's the amount she needs to earn. So this is the previous rule. So in 2024, the wife have to earn more. I am sure you've already seen the updates regarding the salary threshold for family visa and the skilled worker visa that was published early this year. So since she had not been in her current job for at least 6 months, she had to prove that she was earning at least £18,600 annually, and she has earned this same amount in the last 12 months. Before the application, the wife provided a letter from her employer showing her annual salary of £20,800. The first payment slip that she showed to the Home Office showed the earning of £18,500, falling short of £28. The wife couldn't prove she had earned £18,600 in the previous 12 months, so she showed earning of £15,200. So still short of the requirement. So that's to say, in the last 12 months she has not been working, so she has not met the salary threshold to be able to bring her husband to the UK. So before the Home Office refused the application, they considered whether there are exceptional circumstances that would make the refusal a breach of Article 8 of the European Convention of Human Rights, which protects the right to family life. In the Home Office checked everything. They decided that there were no such exception circumstances in this case. So that's why they denied the husband permission to come into the UK. And here is my question. She's already a British citizen. How come you've not been earning £18,800 for the past 12 months? I'm sorry if this sounds off, because the Home Office said they've checked if there's any exceptional circumstances that would prevent her from not being able to prove that she has been working. She's not a disabled person that would say, okay, maybe because she has disability she could not work. So they've checked that there's not any exceptional circumstances. So because I know that if she was a disabled lady, if she had any exceptional circumstances, like, they would consider her husband's application. But because they've checked, there's nothing, they're not breaching any human right claim. That's to say, this lady has been in the UK, she's not working. I want to give a shout out to immigrants. Honestly, we immigrants come to this country within 2 to 5 years. If I give us 5 years, we're already there, we're already earning more than whatever salary threshold. You see migrants come to the UK within 2 years, they already have a mortgage. You see some people, British-born, Nigerian, Africans, they've been here for years and they have nothing to show for it. I'm like, what is going on? You guys are in the land of opportunities. I mean, the UK is not even a country where you be like, if you don't have a degree, you cannot work. The UK is so designed that whether you go to school or you do not, you have the opportunity to make it. The husband was granted permission to appeal his decision on the 22nd September 2023 after a higher tribunal found an error in the first decision and ordered a rehearing, which took place on March 25th, 2024. So this man and his wife were allowed to submit a new evidence, but they did not do so. So they were given opportunity, I mean, to prove more that, okay, you need these spousal visa to come, but they did not submit anything. The wife said that she couldn't live in Nigeria because her husband was unemployed, he couldn't find a job. She works as a healthcare assistant here in the UK, and her parents and siblings also live in the UK, which is understandable. You can't go back to Nigeria. Her husband's parents and sibling lives in Nigeria, so she cannot leave the UK to go stay with the husband in Nigeria. So she needs the husband to come live with her in the UK. She explained this to the Home Office, which we understand, okay? She explained that finding a job in Nigeria is very hard. Even though her husband has a qualification in anatomy, she has to be sending him money since they got married. And if he were allowed to come to the UK, he would look for a job here and be able to work. She said that her husband has applied for jobs in Nigeria, but the husband needed connections to get hired. We all know the Nigerian job market, but I mean, yeah, I feel bad for him. I understand this part, totally understand. But you, why were you not working? Why were you not working since to earn more than £18,000? Anyway, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to give you guys a story. The wife improved her skills working for a charity before her current role in healthcare. She wants to live in the UK because it's easier for her and her family because they're already here in the UK. She said her husband lives with his parents who are retired in Nigeria and can only offer limited help. So she has visited Nigeria several times since they got married, and also recently in November 2023, that's last year, she visited for 3 months. I mean, she went to Ghana to see her husband and stayed for 3 months in Nigeria. She explained all of this to the Home Office. I mean, she wants to start having kids with her husband, but says that it will be hard if he can't come to the UK. She explained that the first time he applied to visit the UK, that was in 2017, a year after their marriage. She was not working before then, so he was denied the visitor's visa. Lady, why were you not working? Tell me why you started working few months before the application. Okay, the rule is clear on the Home Office website. Before you bring your spouse, before your spouse come to the UK on a spousal visa, you are the sponsor inviting your husband or your wife, bringing them to the UK, you have to meet the salary threshold. So if you have been working since you've been in the UK and you've gotten to the age to work because you have a qualification, by now you should be earning like more than 30k. Anyway, the Home Office still went ahead to deny the application. They acknowledged the fact that, I mean, their relationship is genuine. I mean, they've been husband and wife and their relationship seemed genuine, it's not fake. But they said that there were no exceptional circumstances that would make them to grant the husband permission to enter the UK. So during the hearing, the wife couldn't explain any exceptional circumstances. So therefore, they refused to consider any reasonable, adjustments to allow the husband coming to the UK. There was no objective proof about the economic situation in Nigeria as how hard it was to find a job. Although the husband tried to find a job, this wasn't seen as an exceptional circumstances. So both the husband and the wife had qualifications. Okay, you see, the Home Office still wants to understand both of you have qualifications. So why are you not working? I mean, your husband will give him excuse. We know that the job market in Nigeria is hard, but the wife was asked about raising a child. but they didn't have a child yet. The wife had lived in Nigeria until she was 9 and has visited Nigeria to see her husband several times. And she even visited Nigeria recently. So according to the Home Office, they believe that just because the wife was British did not make an exceptional case. She moved to the UK when she was 9 years old. That means she was born in Nigeria. She came when she was young. So she's been in the UK. She was born in 1991. I forgot to mention her age. So now she's about 33 years old. She moved when she was 9. If you subtract 9 from 33, I'm terrible at maths, but from my calculation, she has been in the UK for like 20 years. 20 years. And you've not been working. Okay. She's not disabled. She's not been working. She doesn't have a child yet. She wants her husband to come so that they can have a child. But the Home Office is like, my dear, you did not meet the requirement. So why did they even apply when they know they did not meet the requirement? Why didn't they wait until she's able to have worked for at least 12 months? And at least, why didn't they wait? I mean, sometimes all these naturalized British citizens always feel like, oh, you know, I'm a citizen, I can just... No, you cannot. Read the rules. People work in this country from the age of 16. In fact, my previous manager in my place of work, she was 24 years old. 24, and she's my manager. So I mean, there's no excuse. According to the Home Office, it said the husband wanting to live in the UK was seen as a choice, not a necessity, and the appeal should be dismissed. Sometimes we read the rules and still feel like, oh, let's go ahead and try our luck. Why? They've been married for 7 years. Since 2016, they've been married. She's now making application for her husband in 2022. Not everybody, of course, but I noticed that some Africans who have been in the UK, or like, let me just say Nigerians who have been in the UK long time ago, like 10-15 years, like some of them don't work. The government has made an announcement that they're going to cut benefits. If you are fine, nothing is wrong with you, you're not disabled, you don't have any health challenge, you are perfectly fine to work, and you refuse to work, you're going to take it off. The funny thing is, there's a lot of government scheme designed to help those people in benefits get into work. The immigrants were here struggling to find job. They are begging the people on benefits to come and work. There are some schemes that you're looking for a job as an immigrant, but I mean, if people on benefit decide they want to work today, they just need to apply for that government scheme and they will put them in a job. But these people don't want to work. Anyway, if you're marrying a British-born Nigerian, Nigerian-born in the UK, ask her, is your salary, did it meet this threshold? This is the end of my story. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think that the Home Office should have let the husband come into the UK, or do you think that the decision was very harsh and it was unfair? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.